All right, just to do a quick review of the anatomy of the heart, we talked about how it's a muscular organ and it's divided by a septum, which is just a large piece of heart muscle. It divides it into the right and left side. The right side of the heart always contains deoxygenated blood. The left side contains oxygenated blood. Okay, we talked about a couple types of, so if we look at the diagram of the heart, where we see these blue blood vessels, this is referring to the deoxygenated blood. So remember that when we're looking at a diagram of the heart, this is the right side and this is the left. So when you're looking at it on paper, it's like a mirror image, so it's flipped. So here's my right side. This large vessel is called the vena cava. So the inferior, this is coming from the bottom of your body. The superior is coming from your brain, and they merge into one large vessel. This is where all of the deoxygenated blood comes back to your heart. So after it's been delivered all throughout your body to drop off all that oxygen and to collect all of that carbon dioxide waste product, it comes back to your heart. Blood always enters into the heart through an atrium. Okay, atrium is an upper chamber. It's much thinner than the bottom chamber, the ventricle. So from the atrium, it passes through a valve, the atrioventricular, sometimes just called an AV valve. And this is what's separating the two chambers. The ventricles, you can remember they're kind of shaped like a V. Okay, this is where all the muscle is. So this is the part that does the pumping. So remember, alphabetically, it goes atrium first, then ventricle. From the right ventricle, so now this blood has very low oxygen, we have to send it to the lungs to become re-oxygenated. So right now it's been depleted, we have to send it to the lungs. So arteries always carry blood away from the heart. So my left and right pulmonary artery are taking blood to the right and left lung. Okay, remember that veins always bring blood towards the heart. So once it's gone to the lungs and collected all this oxygen, then it travels back through the pulmonary veins, the right and left pulmonary veins. These veins all merge into this chamber, which is your left atrium. So remember, atrium, always blood enters, right? Alphabetically, atrium first, then ventricle. Here's another AV valve, atrioventricular valve. Now this blood that's full of oxygen enters into the left ventricle, and then this big muscle here pumps it out your aorta, which is the largest artery in your body. This is what's going to send all of that oxygenated blood off so that it can be sent to your body cells.